Hey everyone, welcome back to more Yu-Gi-Oh! The Falsebound Kingdom. Last episode we beat a map. I remember that we used the Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon Fusion and that we finally got Ishizu, who also has the ability of Master the Egyptian God, which that's interesting. That allows her to use, Raw, Obelisk, and Slide for the Sky Dragon. Yeah, I gave her Queen of the Autumn Leaves instead of Magician of Faith because, full spirit, that seems slightly better. I gave Magician of Faith to Labyrinth Ruler. Scott, it's hopeless. You don't understand his chance. Let Mokuba go and surrender now. I'm impressed that you were able to build up your forces again in such a short time. But you've given me no reason to surrender, Kaiba. Why don't you show me what you've got? I've even come to fight you myself. Okay, he's there. Right. Let's send Ishizu over there and let's send you over there, sure. Pegasus, you go over there. Let's see what he's got. Okay, a hell of a lot of guys who are all just kind of over there. Which I still think is sort of a weird choice. Like, honestly, the Kaiba's campaign has been so much more about just repelling attacks than anything else. Yeah, so no new monsters to get here. And it's just a horde of enemies who I guess I've decided to give Pegasus the reins to grind up. Alright. Yeah, everyone's going after Ishizu now. Everyone. Also, that thing has a perfectly ultimate great moth. I ain't the only one seeing that, right? He's level 25, but still, that's a very strong monster. So, yeah. Let's just use one of our Power of Natures. And I guess we start. So, Queen of the Autumn Leaves should still be a little under-leveled, but the rest shouldn't be. We've got some good items on these, we've got a bunch of red medicines and blue medicines, and even a Dion Keto, the Cure Master, to fully heal us if we really need to. Basically, I'm putting a lot of stock into this team specifically. Phosphorus, poison. It hit everyone. Or at least it can hit everyone to poison them. That's it. Yeah, I guess that's his ability, which he seemingly already gets at 25. But I really only recently realized that these abilities cost 2 stars. So I'm going to try and take care of Ultimate Great Mob first. That does about 165. Doesn't seem like Larvae going to be an issue. Phosphorus poison again. Which I guess this time does hit Dunane's Dark Witch. Who seems really good out of just the fact that she has so many action points, right? To be fair, all of these seem like they're really good. Alright, Larvamoth's gone for a guard. I think we'll only need one Power of Nature for this battle and be able to clear it. But yeah, this seems good to grind up Ishizu and her monsters. I mean, it's particularly Queen of the Autumn Leaf. Honestly, most of her monsters kind of come relatively appropriately leveled. They seem really good, at least. Orion the Battle King is a spirit monster as well, yeah. The only thing this side is really lacking is like a monster reborn. We might want to buy a few more because we don't have that many. Yeah, a good couple of levels. I mean, they have 6 AP at like level 22. And that's a lot. I don't know if this game or like certain monsters have like a curved growth. But something tells me they probably don't. Which is really good. Let's just use another Power of Nature. So these guys, like, you'd think these guys would have like dark energy. Alright, it'd be really annoying. Okay, now it doesn't matter, but it would be really annoying if all three of them get the attack in a row. They don't have any items, and like only you have Castle Adept. The others have Night Adept, which is still a pretty good ability. I would have liked you to have. I would have liked Orion to have a rare medicine at this point, but I guess Queen of the Autumn Leaves can throw that at her. I guess to him, not her. Oh, you don't have red medicine. You just have Power of Nature. Well, let's hope you survive. Wave of dump. That's just a Kamehameha. It's a Kamehameha wave. Oh, that is lucky. That could have ended in Orion dying, and that would have. And that rhymes, but that would have not been good because we don't have any monster reborns. Alright, well, all issues seem to be gone now. But we probably want red medicine on Queen of the Autumn Leaves too. Honestly, I'm kind of thinking that red medicine might just be like the standard. It kind of depends, like, who knows how the late game will shuffle out in a sense, but you know, 3 equipment slots, or 3 item slots, and 1 will likely go to equipment and 1 for Power of Nature. I mean, don't even add the fact that you're gonna get, like, eventually, like, magic spells on them. But yeah, what I can say is that goddamn spirits are pretty solid. Just what? Now just King Makai with one more attack. I'll use, I think, just the blue medicine on you. He uses one more wave of darkness. It's a Kamehameha wave on a Duname's Dark Witch. I think I'll heal her up too. We should still have enough attacks, even with using one for blue medicine. I mean, worst case scenario, we just use another power of nature, I guess. Although I do think that's maybe ways. Okay, we definitely have enough. I mean, Duname still has 3 attacks. Like, we can probably... I don't know, we can only miss one, I think, to actually clear this level up. Yeah. If we miss 2, we don't kill it, but that's about it. And it is pretty unlikely. Like, once we get some more silver bow and arrows... Silver bow and arrows, like, give high accuracy, which is, like, really good, because missing sucks. We didn't really use many warriors, and that was basically the only equipment we got at large. But I feel like Ishizu can probably clear out all the enemies by herself. Although here we do have Perfectly Ultimate Great Mop again. We'll probably just try to poison us twice. I mean, if I do believe her attack chilling wins has a chance of getting a confusion on the enemy. Which, it didn't happen, but if that did happen, that'd have been real nice, because I don't really feel like getting poisoned. Oh, bumped my mic. Also, this Great Bot feels like it's a little higher level than the previous one. Is that a miss? No, it's not. No, it uses Ultimate Hurricane instead. I don't know, poison's kind of annoying to deal with. It's a real bait and switch on who's gonna actually hit. Although that does a lot of damage. It's level 25. It doesn't. I don't think it's higher level, but it's like. I don't know, maybe the stats of the enemy we're facing are different, you know what I mean? Like, it does still have phosphorus poison, so. I mean, we do 400 a pop, so I just kind of don't want her to get hit like 3 times in a row, maybe. That could be bad. But, I mean, this one doesn't even target Duname, so she's probably safe. That was a critical hit, but it only did 300, so that's really not that threatening. Zombie Breath on Orion, it looks like. And here comes the Phosphorus Poison. Which hits whom? It hits all 3. Unfortunate. But I think we just want to focus in on finishing off Perfectly Ultimate Great Moth. Orion, why don't you once again use a healing item? You know, the AI tends to target one unit specifically a lot of the times. The most dangerous part is when they get to attack 3 times in a row. Like, if it's more spread out, it's a lot more manageable, but you can sometimes just get in a situation where you just gang up on one, and it's just a bit too much damage. But we just get to finish off Pumpkin like it's nothing. And I think I'll just go for the finish instead of healing. Cocoon string. Although, you also have blue medicine. Let's just use some blue medicine. It is only a larvae moth, right? Like, nothing to worry about. It's better to probably just set ourselves up better for the remaining battles. So, another heal for Doomname's Dark Witch, and like, chances are larvae moth isn't even going to attack when we battle it again. Even then, like, it's going to throw out 1 attack. And Queen of the Autumn Leaves got an extra point of AP, which is good. She is starting to catch up with the rest. Here, King of Yamimakai, and 2 Machine Kings, and over here is a Pumpkin who's very far away. I will admit, I'm definitely more of a fan of the maps for Yugi than for Kaiba's campaign. I don't know, it's I feel like there's a lot more of just, you have one castle, the opponent has one castle, and just sends everything out to you. Like, it feels like you can't really spread your units out as much in these ones, making it a lot easier for one unit to be really overpowered, but the rest to be underleveled. It keeps happening. Of course, we're pretty pigeonholed if we do end up losing one. Alright, this is a good point to use another red medicine. I mean, admittedly, we are using a lot of medicine, but on other hands, it's fine. We'll probably attack the main boss with someone else, so that at least someone else gets to do something and get experience. Like, we still want Kaiba to get a bunch of experience for the Blue Eyes White Dragons, and we want still some experience on Rex's Thunder Dragon, outside of the fact that Labyrinth Ruler is still pretty under level 2. But yeah, this fight's pretty easy. Orion's Anger. Split Maze, which, you know what's really interesting? So I've been watching the Yu-Gi-Oh anime again, but like in Japanese. Because like I never fully watched it in Japanese. If anything, I really didn't come very far in the Japanese version. And I've noticed that the attacks that like the antagonist, that the people duelists like scream or shout out when the monster's attacking is the same attacks as these ones. So like, you know, I haven't specifically seen Orion the Battle King being used or something, but like, there's some other monsters that like use the exact attack name that they use in this game, and I just thought that was cool continuity. But yeah, that's a pretty easy victory. Everyone another level. Does seem like Ishizu is just built in to be really overpowered right from the start. Here comes Machine King 1 and 2. Former enemies with, I think one of them being like far away, but I think that pumpkin is going after Bones, which is fine. Here are the machines. We really haven't played around much with machine monsters, but like the only options we've really gotten so far for machines was Esperoba, and he just kind of came in very late when we really had our team settled in Yugi's campaign. Okay, sure. See if they have any items. They don't. They're road adapt. That's interesting, I guess. No special abilities. Admittedly, does feel like a lot of machine monsters have pretty good stats, right? Like, you know, in terms of like the normal Yu-Gi-Oh meta, most of the machine monsters end up being like unfortunate 7-star or 8-star monsters, which have like both stats be pretty good, but like it's not like having both stats be good isn't really that great. You really just want to heavily focus in on one stat. So you'd have like a 7-star with like 2,000 defense and like 2,400 attack, something like that, and like that'd be good as a 6-star. Like, it's better to have like 2,400 attack and 1,000 defense to be a 6-star than to have 2,400 attack and 2,000 defense and be a 7-star. Because like, at least in like goat format, I feel like 2 tribute summon monsters were almost never worth it. Okay, they guarded, so I'm gonna go and heal up some of my monsters. Just allow them to do their final attack, so we don't have to just break through a guard, because that basically just wastes turns. It's better to use those turns for healing, I suppose, right? I mean, we still like 4-shot them, which is like super solid. Unless we get a crit, then we just two-shot it. Also, I just realized you have like 5 more attacks. Of course, that does get slightly increased by the usage of... Oh, I used Dion Kettle to Cure Master accidentally. That's fine. You know, it gets wasted anyway if you don't use it in the map, but... Could have used maybe later on, but that's still fine. We'll be at full health against the last couple opponents. I mean, that one Lovermoth and another Machine King guy who really weren't that threatening because they don't have much AP, I've noticed. Like, strong stats, low AP. Like, I do know their equipment card in this game is Steel Shell, but I don't know what it does yet. Like, if it increases, like, AP, or if they've got some sort of AP increaser, then I can see machines being pretty decent, but other than that... I don't know, we'll have to just experiment more. We'll just have to get, I guess, those last couple of machine monsters, I mean... Like, but well, once Kaiba's campaign is done, we're obviously going on to Joey's campaign. Before that, I'm gonna have to redo Yugi's campaign, and maybe I'll have to do even more. Like, I've been informed that Joey's campaign is like a lot harder and it just starts at like level 60. So like, you probably want a few guys to be level 60 already. Alright, that was easy. More XP. Alright, just this final Machine King, and Pumpkin the King of Ghosts is actually... This last one's also coming slowly up to us instead of... I guess where Bones was at. Which is fine. Alright. I guess you wait so that we can use the power of nature. Like, we should be fine, all things considered. Unfortunately, Queen of the Autumn Leaves is last, and oof, critical hit. Yeah, you don't even have to use all the power of natures. I mean, you can't tell me that doesn't look like a final flash. We'll use our last red medicine on Queen of the Autumn Leaves here. And time to turn these machines into scrap metal. Alright, another Orion's Anger. This Valhalla arrow barely doesn't finish it off, but I guess Orion will. Nice. Alright, now it's just two of them, all with just one attack. Machinery cutter from Giant Mech Soldier. Who? God, I don't know. Did Giant Mech Soldier ever get released to the TCG? I'm trying to think. Giant Mech Soldier is like... It's another one that's... I think it's got like 1950 attack and like 2200 defense. But it's like a 2 tribute monster, and because of that is pretty goddamn terrible. Although I do know that in like Capsule Monsters Coliseum, it's like there's no real quite consensus on how you get it, but it's a really strong monster in that game. I mean, here he's just kind of casually chilling. We've seen him a couple times. If anything, he's kind of been like the standard machine monster we have to face, together with like Launcher Spider. I'm thinking about it, we did get Barrel Dragon. Not last map, but the map before that. Or before that, I don't remember. I just know that we got Barrel Dragon from beating Bandit Keith on that one map where we had to stall him out to get Queen of the Autumn Leaves and Insect Queen and log him off. But yeah, we don't have Cocoon of Evolution, so... I've sort of realized that monsters that you need to give items to for their evolved form, they're just not worth grinding up until like a second run where you can use it as like the pre-form. If that's even any good, it probably isn't. Like I can't imagine the pre-forms being that much better. Let's build a trade unit and start seeing what we have here. Book of Secret Arts. We're gonna take just a few of those. Dark Energy, we'll take a couple more of Dark Energies. I think we already have Dragon Capture Jar. I don't see the need to have like more than one. Alright, so we're not gonna be able to do menu. We still have time before this guy gets here. I haven't even really been looking at how long we've been going. Yeah, we can finish this map in this episode. Alright, you just heal her. Using the power of nature. Yeah, it'd be annoying if they all targeted Queen of the Autumn Leaves like they're gonna probably do. Ultimate Hurricane. Oh, look at that. It's also on Queen of the Autumn Leaves. They really had it out for her in this one. Which kind of forces us to use some more medicine on her. Which is not ideal, but hey, at least she's alive. So like what, it's like a 6-hit KO or something like that? Maybe even 7. Although it seems like they're just gonna keep going after Queen of the Autumn Leaves, which is sort of a mean thing to do. Okay, now she uses a poison thing. This is do names, that's nice. Okay. Alright, Epping Guards, that's fine. We're not targeting it anyways. Now see, that guard is annoying, but it is the last action point, so like I guess we'll focus in on someone else. Okay, now they're all guarding. That's kind of sort of lame. We'll just break your guard, hopefully, with this. Sure. I mean, I don't feel like it is necessary to use another power of nature, even if we don't finish them off. In other news, Pumpkin the King of Ghosts still has an attack, which looks like it was a miss. I think it is a miss. Not so much for that. 4 attack should be enough. And thus we still managed to beat it all in one go. And yeah, that is just the spirit monsters handling like 7 opponents. I think it was even more potentially. I'm not 100% sure. It's like it would be like 7 or 8 enemies with them now. So like that's pretty impressive. All right. Well, before let's just see. Yeah, all of them are dead. Let's see what Scott has. For whatever reason, he's got Parrot Dragon and this dude, he's got no items. But Scott himself has the healing ability, which I don't know how to tell what that does. But I'm gonna send out Rex, followed by Kaiba, but I'll make Kaiba go via the thing because Two-Headed King Rex kinda slow. And honestly, like, I'm hoping that next turn we get Mokuba, or the next map we get Mokuba, so that we can finally re-get that discount. Kind of annoying that, like, your one guy with discount just, you know, becomes unusable for, like, you know, a third of the campaign. But I'm glad we got Spellbook of Secret Arts. That's what it's called, yeah. Spellbook of Secret Arts, so we can at least strengthen, like, Sagi and Magician of Faith. And that should help Labyrinth Ruler, but, you know, and another thing, it's like, it'll be useful for New Game Plus. For, like, Dark Magician and stuff. Also a few more Dark Energies to help out our few Fiends. Because generally you want to, I guess, stock up on those. Like, it definitely helps to have all of your units have things like Dark Energy or Violet Crystal, or, you know, whichever one fits said archetype. I think Blue Eyes is... Nah, actually, this is gonna be close. Blue Eyes is faster, but Two-Headed King Rex has that big old range. I think... give him some space. I want to go in first with Two-Headed King Rex. I don't want to risk potentially Kaiba losing here. That'd be like a big annoying. Although Scott doesn't seem that tough. It's only really an issue if they target Thunder Dragon, who is, you know, level 12. Yeah, we don't have any real items to, like, further increase anyone. Let's just go after one of the Power Dragons. Honestly, they decided to just, like, triple up on Thunder Dragon. That could be an issue. That guy waits. He does have the ability, yeah, he's got the healing ability, but I'm just gonna assume that that means his enemies heal faster. Alright, that's the first attack on Thunder Dragon. I'm gonna do it on his turn, on Thunder Dragon's turn, the Polymerization, just to get one more attack out on... Ooh. Alright, well that time they didn't target Thunder Dragon, so that's good. Yeah, well... Oh, you don't have Polymerization. Two-Headed King Rex has it. That could be a blunder. But that was a nice critical hit there. Alright, at least that's not on Thunder Dragon. Yeah, I sort of realized how Thunder Dragon's kind of a liability. So Hot Dunes also into... No, never mind, that's on Thunder Dragon. Well, I mean... It's you, I guess. Alright, let's use some Polymerization. Not with Urabi. I don't know why we get that option. I feel like the game would make you be able to choose that option and just fail completely. We did now have Twin-Headed Thunder Dragon with just 5 attacks, but better than nothing. What are Thunder Dragon's special things anyways? I mean, solid stats. He's got the ability Lucky, which makes him good at dodging, and he can absorb light, but he can do just, you know, his normal attack as well, so let's just do that. We only have one Polymerization, so this is the only opportunity we get to use Twin-Headed Thunder Dragon. Ooh, I don't know, it might not be the best fusion in the game, because, like, Thunder Dragon doesn't seem very good. But, I don't know, I like having the ability to actually fuse this time around. I feel like in Yugi's campaign, you just don't get the monsters to make said fusions. If you kind of get what I mean, like, it feels like you get a lot of monsters that can fuse with someone else that's just in Kaiba or Joey's campaign. I don't know if Ruby had another attack. He didn't, so yeah, that was the right choice. Get 2 hits on Parrot Dragon, and that should mean that. We can go after them with Rex, or you can go after it with Kaiba. I mean, we absolutely destroyed him here, but he didn't seem very good. Thunder Dragon got a couple levels, that's good. I think he was either level 12 or level 14, I don't remember. Yeah, go after it, Kaiba. Yeah, that's another thing. If it was more split up, if the opponent split up the enemies more, then I had more opportunity to actually, like, strengthen Kaiba's team. Like, now we're just gonna throw 3 destructive burst streams, and hopefully that's able to finish it off. It's not. We're gonna have to do one more. But, I mean, is there one thing? Blue Eyes is at least pretty bulky. I mean, that's just a miss. It's gotta suck. Goodbye. I wonder how long it takes before Blue Eyes gets some more AP. Like, 2 AP is quite low. Alright, we liberated the Shadow Forest. Give up now, Scott. Well, you still can. If you hand over Mokuba now, I'll let you live. Well done, Kaiba. Well done. But you never seem to finish the job. Attacking an enemy head-on is not always the shortest path to victory. A true strategist finds a way to win without fighting you like this. Mokuba. Your soul has been stolen for like the 15th time. Mokuba. As you can see, I've trapped his soul. It won't be easy to break him up. I'm realize. Okay, this must be quite an emotional union. I think it's supposed to be I realize. That's just a typo. But I can't hand him over to you just yet. Now, if you don't do exactly as I say, I'll finish him off right now. Scott. So let's get down to business to control the world. Shall we? I've got a job for you to do. Don't look at me like that, Kaiba. It's really quite easy. There's another pesky kid, Yugi, heading towards Sigvar's on another route. Now I don't think I'll be able to defend the capital all by myself. And I've got so many other things to do, so you're going to fight him for me. You don't have to defeat him completely, you just have to keep him at bay for a while. That doesn't sound too hard now, does it? And if you refuse, well, you know what'll happen then. You'll pay for this. That sounds like a yes to me. A pleasure doing business with you, Kaiba. Your force is now as powerful as that of the Empire. Your battle with Yugi should prove most interesting. When everything is over, I might even give Mokuba back to you. Until then, I expect you to do your job. I'll do what you ask for now, but remember that I'm going to take you out the first chance I get. Thank you so much for the warning, though. I doubt you'll ever get that chance. Ah, son of a bitch. Face off. Oh yeah, and I guess now we're facing Yugi, I guess. Bound to Scott's threats, Kaiba set off Rano's fortress to face Yugi. Kaiba confronts Yugi and his army head on. Yeah, it'd be cool if now you suddenly got to use Morpheus again, but Morpheus just seems like a waste of a slot. Kind of a shame, really. But like, how many items did I actually ended up getting? So, like, we got about 6 books of secret arts, about 4 new dark energies. We did indeed already have the dragon capture jar, so that was not a bad choice. Yeah. But the main thing I can say is that damn, Ishizu got strong, but like, Kaiba just not gonna get another person in. Also, I'm feeling like Bones is also kind of falling behind now. It's a tough question. We're gonna have to leave someone behind, and like, we either leave someone behind who's like already like high leveled, or we leave out the one I care the least about. It's one or the other. But yeah, everyone, if you enjoyed this episode, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.